Hey guys, how's it going? So quick video. Basically, I want to cover um, a little more of the gospel beat 1, 2, as well as other Coritos. So in my previous video, I've gone over 1, 2, merengue and reggaeton. So in this video, I would like to um, go over 1, 2 and extend a bit on that beat. So we know the basics. Basically, hi hat 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and bass drum is gonna hit on 1, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the snare is gonna hit on 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, put that together. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's nice. All right. Now, in the songs, there's gonna be different sections. There is a verse, which is sort of like the subtle, soft beginning of a song, and then you have the chorus, which is the more powerful, more strong, more full part of the song. And usually for the chorus, I would transition from the hi hat over to the ride cymbal. So 1, 2 with the ride cymbal will sound something like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like I was saying from the beginning, 1, 2 is same thing on the hi hat, but you're doing it on the ride. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And with the ride, what I like to do, I like to hit it with this part of the stick, sort of the top half, and hit it like laying down on the ride, so it's like this part's hitting the ride, so it's hitting the bow of the ride. Ride has 3 different parts. Since this is an electric cymbal, there's only 2 I can hit, but I really want to focus on the bow, just like this middle part of the ride. I just hit that with this side of the stick. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Sounds pretty good. Now, putting this into a song, we'll like do a simple song that is sang in church. Um, and I come from, coming from a Hispanic background church. We usually, sing these songs in Spanish, known as Coros or Coritos, as we call them. So we're gonna do the song Era una escalera la que Jacob veía. So it'll go something like this. So the verse will be Era una escalera la que Jacob veía. Era una escalera la que Jacob veía. Ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, la que Jacob veía, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, la que Jacob veía, era una escalera la que Jacob veía, and it sort of goes on from there. So in the verse part of the song, where it's era una escalera la que Jacob veía, ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, I was staying on the hi-hat. Then it went to, when it changed to the chorus, which is pero era la gloria de Dios, I switched over to the ride. Now it's very important when you're playing, pay attention to the song and pay attention to the lyrics. Don't just play drums just to play them. Actually listen to the music. Listen to when the instruments change. Listen to when the other musicians start to play a little more intense, a little more strongly. Usually when they're playing more intense or more strongly, you're moving on to the chorus of the song. So pay attention to that. It also helps to learn the song and learn the words of the song. So for example, for this simple coro, era una escalera la que Jacob veía, Era una escalera la que Jacob veía. Ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían. Ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían. You know, that's something that you want to pay attention to. So that's the verse. Now, when it goes, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, la que Jacob veía, pero era la gloria de Dios. So it repeats in that aspect. Now, just pay attention to that, and you're gonna notice that the more that you play, especially in church, um, songs, you'll be able to distinguish between the verse and the chorus. I could just get away with playing the song on the hi hat, like era una escalera la que Jacob veía, ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios, la que Jacob veía. Like I just went through the verse and the chorus just playing hi-hat, but the song sounded a bit dull. It sounded like there really wasn't much life, not much effort. So that's why I emphasized it, learning the song and learning when the verse is and when the chorus is. Usually you're going to have other musicians that help you out, but when you're starting out, very important to learn a song, learn when the verse is, and learn when the chorus is, and make that transition. Now, as you have seen in older videos, I talk about fills, single strokes and double strokes. A single stroke is when you strike the drum once. So a single stroke rudiment will be right, left. Now a double stroke is when you hit it twice. A double stroke rudiment will be right, right, left, left. And you can use that to transition from verse to chorus. So an example will be starting in the middle of the verse. Ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, ángeles bajaban, ángeles subían, pero era la gloria de Dios, pero era la gloria de Dios. So basically, you saw that I used the rudiment, or a fill, as a lot of people say, or cut, to transition from the verse to the chorus. Now, every time you do a fill, make sure you finish on the one. So, for example, we're playing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, ángeles ba, 1, 2, 1, 2, ángeles su, 1, 2, 1, 2, ángeles ba, 1, 2. And when you're singing, keep that internal counting. Ángeles bajaban, 1, 2, ángeles su, 1, 2, 1, pero 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. You saw how I finished on the one? Pero 1, 2, 1, 2, no. Pero era la gloria de Dios. Pero era la gloria de Dios. So just keep that in mind. When you're going to do a fill, finish the fill on the one and keep playing. Don't don't do a fill like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you stop and then you have to get back on beat. Don't do that. Just play. Pero era la gloria de Dios. 1, 2, 1, 2, gloria de Dios. See how I'm doing the rudiment and I'm staying on beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The one is just alternating between the hi-hat and the crash. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, and you just keep that timing in the back of your head and follow through with the cut and make sure it finishes on the one.